Derby is one of the fiercest matches in world football, but how did we get here? What's its lore? The story starts in 1886, where a group of munition workers at the Royal Arsenal in Woolwich founded a football club known as Dial Square. Dial Square was eventually renamed to the Royal Arsenal, Woolwich Arsenal, then the Arsenal, and then just Arsenal. And after struggling to find a permanent home in South London and in an effort to improve the club's finances, the chairman at the time, Sir Henry Norris, decided to relocate the club to Highbury in North London. Which leads us to Tottenham. Tottenham, originally named Hotspur Football Club, was formed in 1882, and unlike Arsenal, they've always played their matches in a similar location in North London. So when Arsenal decided to just move 4 miles away from White Hart Lane, the club weren't exactly too happy to get a new neighbor that they didn't ask for and felt that they were encroaching on their area. So Arsenal's decision to move to North London may have kick-started the rivalry, but the real drama does not start until 1919. After World War I, the First Division, the highest tier of English football, was going to be expanded by 2 teams, and the league held a meeting to decide the 2 clubs by means of a vote. 19th place Chelsea, who otherwise would have been regulated, was voted to stay in the First Division. Chelsea's regulation in the first place was a bit controversial, so it just made sense for them to stay. And the second spot made sense to go to either Tottenham or Barnsley. Tottenham had previously finished in 20th in the First Division, and Barnsley had placed 3rd in the Second Division, so it made complete sense for either Barnsley to get promoted or Tottenham to just stay in the First Division. But that did not happen when it came time to vote on who should take that second spot in the First Division. It was Arsenal that the league voted for to get that spot in the First Division despite finishing 6th in the Second Division previously. And the voting wasn't close. Arsenal received 18 votes compared to Tottenham's 8, and Barnsley only received 5. Some will say that Henry Norris was able to successfully bid for that second spot because of how well connected he was and because he also had an endorsement from the league president. And others will say that he engaged in quite shady tactics in order to secure Arsenal that promotion. However, nothing has ever been proven. Unsurprisingly, this infuriates Tottenham and their supporters. Kind of makes sense, I guess. First you have this club come into your territory, and then you have this club seemingly take a league spot away from you. Anyway, Tottenham were soon promoted back to the First Division of English football after taking the 1919-1920 Second Division title, and that is when the Derby regularly began to be contested. The first fully competitive Derby match since Arsenal's move to North London in 1913 took place on January 15th, 1921. It was a First Division match that finished 2-1 to Tottenham, and the rest is history. Now you know the lore of the North London Derby.